have no idea how much that was a hassle to see this time around. Yeah, I don't know what was going on with that thing in front of the movie theater, so I had to wait until the theater actually opened at 11 a.m., and then as I was about to go in, the scanner actually started working again, so I don't get that. Like, you have a new ticket thing in front of the movie theater, and it doesn't work when the place is closed? Like, what sense does that make? But yeah, I got my tickets. I'm gonna go see Abominable later today, and then the second movie I'm going to see is gonna be a weird one. Well, it's not even a movie, it's TV. It's a TV show. It's the Fathom Events screening of Friends, the one with the anniversary, and I just want to see how weird this is going to be to see on a big screen. Like, because like with the Twilight Zone or Doctor Who, like what they've been doing with Fathom Events over the last couple of years, that I can understand. But Friends, I just don't know if that's going to work on a big screen or not. But we're going to find out. That'll be later on in the day. I've got some time though, so today I definitely know I'm going to try to go to Burlington, and then maybe Half Price Books, Cash and Culture, Half Price Books, the normal places. But before we do all of that, let's head to Best Buy. Yeah, rev that engine, America! Like I said, Best Buy. You're coming home with me. That's so weird to see the Disney Blu-ray cover style on a movie like Child's Play of all things. So I guess that technically makes this new Child's Play a Disney movie. Still got a Batman Steelbook collection here, but like I said, I'm probably not going to get it because it's just the 4K versions. Decent movie, but probably one I will not get on Blu-ray. Tim Tracker? Still got several of the Disney Pixar Blu-rays, as well as the new ones, the 101 Dalmatians and Sleeping Beauty one. Oh, thank God, because I was really thinking about picking that up, but hear that, because that means that there's a disc loose in there, and that means I'm not going to touch that. Other than that, it looks like nothing in particular is new here. Still got some Aladdin Steelbooks here. Didn't get to pick this up, so I might as well get this as well. There's all the new Star Wars movies. One, Last Jedi, Force Awakens, Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Revenge of the Sith, New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. All for $20. Okay, so they actually do have Shaft on just regular Blu-ray. I like the movie, but not enough for me to probably pick that up, so I'm probably not going to pick that one up, unfortunately. I think I still was one of the few people that actually did kind of enjoy it, so yeah, I'm still probably not going to pick it up, though. Yeah, today's kind of weird. It's like, it's not hot, but it's unseasonably warm. We're in fall right now, and it's like in the mid-70s. It's only 11:30 right now, so it's supposed to rain later today, so hopefully I can get to everywhere I need to go to before it starts raining by then. But before we do that, I'll show you what I picked up in there. You pretty much saw what it was in there, but I'll briefly talk about it real quick. So the first thing I picked up was yesterday, which I talked about in the previous First Impressions video. There should already be a link up to the side right there to show you that review of that one, which actually now I can't remember if I actually did one, but if I did, it's up at the right corner there. But yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. This is one of my favorite movies of the year. It's a good, fun, original concept. It's directed by Danny Boyle, written by Simon Curtis. He's up there, the guys who did Slumdog Millionaire and Love Actually. It's a really good movie. Like, I love the concept. I love the premise of it. This actor, Ramesh Patel, was really good in this movie. I thought the ending was kind of weird in a way, but you know what? It works. It works for the most part. Like, I really did enjoy this movie a whole lot. But I really did enjoy this movie a whole lot. Like, I thought, for the most part, it did a good job. The acting was very good. This guy's a very good swimmer. Himesh Patel is really good in this movie, as I mentioned. Just a great movie all around, for the most part. I enjoyed that one a lot. And then, the other thing I picked up was... There we go. This Is Us, the complete third season, which... It's funny, I was talking to the lady up at the register, and she said that she said that her daughter watches the show a lot, and we were talking about this show, and this is a really good show. Like, I talked about, I think I might have talked about this before when I picked up the Walmart exclusive season 1 and 2 set, but yeah, this show is really good. Like, the first time I watched it, I thought it was just kind of mediocre, sappy, melodramatic stuff, but then with the second time around, when I watched it again, I was like, this is a really good show. Like, I didn't fully realize what I missed the first time around, but then when I watched it again the second time, I just realized that this is still a very good show. It's still a very good show going into its third season. I've yet to watch the new season yet, which just premiered last week, but yeah, I'm really surprised at how much I enjoyed the show so much. Like, it's still one of the reasons why broadcast TV is still worth watching sometimes, and so I got the third season here. This was 23. Yesterday was also 23. So I figured, why not pick this up? I could have waited till Black Friday, because I think this is probably going to be cheaper at Best Buy on Black Friday. But I figured, you know what? Why not get it now? Save me the trouble. Use it on something else. Maybe I might pick up Shaft if it's on sale on Black Friday or not. But I doubt it. But yeah. So there's This Is Us, and then yesterday. That's pretty much what I picked up there, and there was not a whole lot in there. I was tempted to get Maleficent on Steelbook, but yeah, I just didn't want to watch it again. Like, if I watch it, I'm gonna get excited for the second movie, and then I probably won't get excited for the second movie because I'm not really looking forward to it. But yeah, I just decided not to get it. So there's the two things I picked up at Best Buy. So let's head on inside to the next stop. Try to see if I can get a better view from in there, but Barnes & Noble's is next. Whoops. $60 though. That is tempting. Alrighty, time for the moment of truth. Time to head into the new Burlington. I think I might have found something here. $10. Alright, Burlington, you guys actually surprised me for once. Actually, when I went in there, I was kind of surprised that they had a lot of the same stuff that they had before, but just as I was leaving, I came across a couple of things that I picked up, which is very surprising, and hopefully that... But yeah, when I went over to the t-shirts, they didn't have too much of this new stuff. It was pretty much the same stuff they had at the old store, but... I don't know, I mean, hopefully they'll have some new stuff in maybe next week, because I think they usually get new stuff in every month, so... We'll see what happens, but yeah, it definitely looks a lot better in there than it does in the old store, so yeah, it was worth it. R.I.P. Spork. Stuck in the concrete for all eternity. Right out of my books, by the way. That's a pretty good deal. It only came out a year ago. Oh, you don't tell, but... Okay, I think I'm gonna find a couple of things here. Like, this right here is... I believe this is the Target exclusive digibook for Logan. which I have not seen in any of the other stores or anything like that, but for 10 bucks, I already own this movie, but I really enjoy this movie a lot, so that might be something I might pick up. And then, Muppet Treasure Island. This was on the clearance bin. This is the only one I don't own of the Muppet movies. For 2 bucks, I figured why not. So that's those two I might be getting. Here's another fun game to play. Would you rather buy this version of Wonder Falls for $14.99 that's already opened, or pay for the same price but get one that's completely wrapped in the packaging? Yeah, this one you'd probably go for. Well, it figures the one time I go into Cash and Culture without my phone to take video, they actually had stuff in there that I was actually kind of interested in. They had steelbooks of Boys in the Hood, Stripes, and the Mad Max trilogy in there. Hopefully, if I get out of the movie in time, I might go back down here to show you, but if not, I'll definitely try to remember that for next week. We're heading over there right now. So let's head on in.
Baby penguins.
Good for me, even though I don't even have this on the screen right now.
I haven't seen you before, have I? Open up and tell me.
I'm headed inside to the Friends' 25th anniversary, I think. Before the storm. Actually, there's a storm going on outside right now, so. What's gonna happen? There it is.
Yeah, there's seats inside of this. Yeah. if somebody has these seats, it's gonna matter. There's no case 6 and case 7.
Should have started by now. It's past. It's 7:02. It's now 7:05 and nothing has happened yet. They were supposed to start at 7. This is actually happening right now. This whole thing just keeps getting weirder and weirder, man. Hey, there we go. 50 minutes later. Alright, it's a couple of hours later. When I got home, the power was out, so unfortunately I couldn't record this last bit right here until about maybe an hour ago when the power came back on. I did come out of the Friends thing, and I wanted to talk about that real quickly because going in, like I said, I thought it was kind of weird, like they were going to put all these Friends episodes on the big screen. And I will say this, they did look okay. They looked okay on a big screen. It just felt weird, though, like seeing all these episodes that are clearly meant for television on a big screen. I don't think the impact was fully there. Plus, I thought the episodes they kind of chose were kind of random. Like, they didn't really connect with one another. Like, which episodes did they pick? I gotta try to remember that. Okay, so I just had to look it up to make sure I remember which episodes there were. They showed the one with the prom video. They showed the one where no one is ready. They showed the one where I can't remember the name. Now I can't remember the name of that one, but it's the one where Ross and Rachel break up. It was in the 3rd season in 1996. It said on the end of the thing. And the last one was the one with the embryos. And you know the last one, the one with the embryos, to me was probably the funniest one of the series. Like I said, I probably haven't talked about it on these videos before, but in terms of Friends, I didn't think it was that bad of a show. Like, I didn't watch it regularly, but when I did, some of the episodes that I did watch were actually really funny. The last episode in particular, the one with the embryos, is the one I think is one of the funnier episodes of that package that they had there. So, I mean, it was an interesting experience. I mean, the theater I was in was about 2/3 full. There was a lot of Friends fans in there. There were people wearing shirts based off of the stuff of the show. Whenever the theme song started, they clapped with the theme song whenever that happened. So it was an interesting experience, but to me personally, I just didn't get the reason why Friends needed to be on the big screen like that. Like, I know it's for the 25th anniversary of the show, but other shows I can understand doing it. Like I said, Doctor Who, The Twilight Zone, maybe. Like, I want to see them doing with stuff like The Simpsons. The Simpsons is celebrating its 30th anniversary this year. Seinfeld is celebrating its 30th anniversary this year. I would like to see them do it with that kind of stuff in the future, but for what I saw, it's an interesting experience. I probably wouldn't pay again to see it, me personally, but I mean, for Friends fans, they'll probably enjoy it for what it is, but for the most part, I thought it was just okay. Interesting. It was an interesting experience, to say the least. Oh, and I also saw Abominable, which I thought was also pretty good too. I don't think it's the better of the 3 Yeti movies we've gotten. I think Missing Link and Smallfoot are the 2 better films. But I liked most of what Abominable was. I thought the visuals were very nice. I thought the voice work was nicely done. Story is kind of generic. You can kind of figure out where it's going to go. But at the same time, it does have a nice heart to it. So I guess I got to give it that credit. So I did enjoy that one a whole lot. And I think that's the way I'm going to end this video right here, is talking about those movies. So with that said, I will see you guys next week.